let's test this out. It should work. Yeah, it's working all right. Okay, I'm gonna have to God damn it. All right, so I'm gonna have to do a I'm gonna have to okay. This is really fucking hard to do. Hello. Let's test this out. Let's see. Okay, at least that's working. Fuck. Okay. I need to get another screen for this. Like whenever I get another I'm gonna put the chat through here. I might as well put the chat beside so I can actually see the chat. So at least it's helpful. Fuck. All right. So we're just doing a test stream, everybody. It's not like I'm doing this for real. I really want to put on. Let's see. I'm just gonna maybe add. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Text GD video capture group. No. Where is the fucking? Where's the place you could put the chat in? Like I can't even figure that out. Let me. Okay. Again, like I can't even like. So we're just gonna have to do the old-fashioned way, which is probably gonna test out the screens on both sides. Well, I'm just gonna put them side by side for now until one of these days. If I ever have extra money, I'll just probably get myself another screen, or another screen for the other side, so I can actually put my my streaming software on the side, so I could see better. And this thing is making it impossible, to be honest, because I can't even get this shit working and done right. And again, this is just a test, not a live stream. So it just makes it more difficult to do this. So we're just gonna do a little bit of a. Let me turn off all of this stuff. Okay, so all right, everybody. This is basically a test stream of some sort. We're I am doing a stream for just again, like this is just my first stream. And a test stream, I like to know about like the interesting world of like doing all this stuff. It's like you want to learn something, and then you kind of ask yourself like, oh, this is perfectly the one to do this. Like, you know, you may never know. Fuck, you may never know. But I am. Gamer Talks. I think this should be like a pretty. Got it. So 2017. Okay. Check it out. Okay, whatever. Like it's not like I'm connecting. Shit, I'm gonna have to be careful. Again, this is more akin of doing just regular streams and stuff like that. Again, like to people wondering like who is this fucking asshole being on the stream and stuff like that. Well, I'm more with like testing out everything from the OBS to Discord to my YouTube and everything else. And again, there's a lot of stuff I gotta work on video games and everything else, and a lot of shit because I feel like I want to do this some time to time, talk about some other stuff, even like how just have like conversations with some people online on Discord and just talk about certain things. Like we'll just like make a good conversation. Like all the time, whenever I plan on doing something like this, I never get a chance to because of I can't even like understand the world of like streaming and all that stuff. Like going on to like YouTube, reacting to some videos and stuff like that. Like again, like every streaming thing I've seen all over YouTube, Twitch, and all that, all the other streaming platforms, I've always noticed that there's so many people that sits down, play video games, watch something on YouTube, or just talk to the chat, or just like have a conversation with someone on Discord. I mean, that's something I would rather all of that to do. But again, there's a certain point that I see people like they can't focus on one thing over another. Like I rather just do like you laugh you lose shit and everything else. There's so many people that does that, and I just again it's just like rehashing old ideas and turning something different. Like this whole stream, like again, like this is just a test stream because I want to start doing something like this, but like learning the ropes and trying to learn what the fuck am I doing. Basically, because I don't know what to do. Like I'm not new to this fucking stuff. It's more to a keen of like looking at the camera or just looking at the screen that the way I'm seeing right now on my OBS. But yeah, so this whole streaming stuff here, this is basically new to me and new to everybody who doesn't know what type of channel this is. Like I made this YouTube channel back in probably 2008, and over the years I've always wanted to make something. I've always wanted to make content. Like this is basically more like a main channel of uploading music and random shit. Like this is basically a random shit posting channel for me anyway, until I feel like all right, maybe I can make it as like half of like a series of videos I want to do, or just streaming stuff like and everything. And it's not like everybody else would see this and just start saying, oh, this is what it is and everything else, and then I just like, all right, this is perfect enough. As it perfect to just do that and everything else, and the mic and everything else, of course, it says it's on mono, but I think the reason why is because I don't know what the fuck to do. Because I just have that problem ever since I've gotten this mic, or like many years ago. Like I've had this for a long time. I was just waiting for the opportunity to use it, because you may never know, like if I want to stream or just talk or make a podcast or anything like that. And just doing all these streams and stuff like that. Like, all right, so the rest of before I continue on, before I get off, what is the point of me doing all this? Just to have fun, basically. It's not like I want to do this full time. I'd rather just like talk about videos, maybe make some music on the side. Wait. Okay. I don't think my Ableton is connecting. I think I'd rather just because I want to do Ableton. I want to do like live sessions with the Ableton with Discord playing, but that's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a while to figure out. But I am kind of really keen on doing all this stuff, and again, I want to talk about videos I find interesting, react to some videos, provide a little commentary without having trouble with the copyright thing and everything else, and I have to be wary about a lot of the stuff like copyrights, everything else. Like again, like I posted a song a month and a half ago called "Lose Control." It was a song I made by using a sample. I used a pad sample from my tune. I was like, all right, let's just make something with it so I can turn it into something cool. And sure enough, it was copywritten by Red Bull. It's like, okay, Red Bull, listen, like I've used the sample. It's free on Splice, and I bought it with my own hard-earned money. But until I realized that I realized that they're not gonna play fair, because I'm like, what's the point? It's like, what's the point? So I might as well wait till I have more of a following, so I can upload that song, so, or just cut the bits. Like again, it cuts a chunk of like 30 seconds off the song. I'm just like, no, I want to keep the whole song together. Fuck. So yeah, that's that story for streaming and everything else. And before I end this stream in like holy shit 10 minutes, um yeah, this whole test stream is basically me trying to learn the ropes of doing all this and doing all the changing the scenes. I need to get a stream deck for this so I can actually look at the camera, so I could say hi everybody. So yeah, so this whole experience is so different than what I thought streamers would do, because it requires a lot of shit. Like I'd rather not like be involved with some like MCN bullshit and everything else. My channel used to be a part of that until I realized that MCNs are kind of bullshit. Because it's a good thing I never did content for them, because I think I was tricked. I don't want to be tricked by EMCNs or something like that. I'd rather just talk to some people I find interesting online, or just talk to like old YouTubers who used to do YouTube back then but kind of gave up along the way. Like I know one person that's really a good example for it, and I want to talk to this person about it and say, hey, I want to do a podcast or stream. Let's talk about like certain things. Let's just talk about like why you started YouTube and everything else, and then all of a sudden you just like make it last video. It's like, this isn't goodbye, this is farewell. And I know people will see the stream and say, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, I'd rather save the surprise for later, because I'd rather just have this person on Discord and just talk about like why they started YouTube with so I found out that this guy's written so many channels, and there's so many channels this guy has made. It's like, okay, dude, it's like you gotta choose one or the other, or basically be like a regular person and have 4 channels, because that's the norm, the way I see it now on YouTube content creation now these days. I believe like you have yourself a main channel and then you got yourself like some random bullshit. Like if I was gonna do that, I'd rather stick with 4 or 3 channels. Like I'd rather have the streaming channel like on its own, gaming channel on its own, or content creation like this one. Be like, all right, you get to do streaming on here, fine. Or you want to do some scripted content, fine. Because it's really hard to do scripted content if you're by yourself, or you. And again, it feels like streaming may be easier for some people, and again, but no, you have to do a lot of bullshit to fucking get the streaming software that you're using, and you get to see like everything that people have done, like when you do face cam and everything else. Just doing all these streams is kind of cool and all, and I could just like talk to people on the chat, everything else, and just like say to myself, okay, maybe someone can look at this and just say, oh, this guy's doing what he's doing right. And I can never do something like this, and I could just look at myself and just like type something down and just accept super chats or everything else. Like again, like some of these stuff, I'm really want to do this stuff. Like I really want to, but sometimes it can be really difficult just looking at what you're doing, and because you want to do music and everything else. And of course, I want to just back up with the camera or back up with the mic like this and start making music. Again, really convoluted stuff for a test stream, because just learning the ropes. I know people are gonna say like, well, we're rewinding this and you're like saying this and that again and again. Well, that's what happens if you're talking with an autistic person. But I'm very satisfied doing all of this. I'd rather just like talk about shit and everything else, and just just figure this out by myself, or just have someone else to tell me what to do and stuff like that. Again, it takes a lot of investment to get all the streaming stuff you need. Like, you got yourself lights, you got yourself another screen, which is I gotta do. I gotta get a stream deck so I can just push buttons instead of grabbing the mouse and clicking the button right there easily. Like, goddamn. Like, how do these people do this shit? Like, seriously, it's so fucking. It looks really hard, but it does not. Sorry. Sorry. It's only a big pen. Yeah. I'm sorry. You know what? Let's test out a video for the desktop audio for the audio mixer. I really want to check it out, so let's go back to this. Yeah. Yeah, there'll be some videos that you'll probably see on my channel that is like totally not what you expected for me to watch. Like, I've seen like a lot of people. I would love to play live. I would love to play music, but again, copyright and there's licensing issues and everything else, which I'm not gonna do all that bullshit. That's a lot of money that I don't want to waste on just to get free access to play music all the time. Like, that's. I don't know if it's true or not. Like, I have a theory, like, for people who wants to play copyrighted music on their stream, because of like it gotta have licensing, and it's like, holy fuck, you gotta pay extra dollars to get the license to allow yourself to play freely a copyrighted music on your stream. It's like you really want. It's like sorry, I'm still coughing. I'm still choking from this toke. So it's like, I'd rather just make up my own music. You can see by the keyboards I have right beside me. Like, I'd rather just make my own music and just like, all right, I get to make something right here for the stream and I'll be fine. Like, it's kind of pretty neat for someone to do, like just to put on copyrighted music. Like, I'd rather just like, again, I'd rather put on some like royalty free music, so it'll make me feel safe for behind the scenes stream, stuff like that. And there's a lot of stuff that I can't even all right, so before, again, I forgot to say, like, I've been saying I've been wanting to end this stream for a while, but it's not, we're going over 20 minutes just talking about this. Oh yeah, I wanted to test the video before we go because of let's test out like like a reaction video. Like, I don't want to put on like other people's content. Like, let's just like react over it and talk about it. I hope I don't get in shit for that, because that's just something I've been looking at myself, try not to be afraid of. I know people are like, don't be afraid, it's fair use and stuff like that. Yeah, I agree with you, it's fair use, but sometimes people just turn that shit against you, and you're fucked. Oh, yay. I love these boys. Fucking Sort of Food. I've always been a fan of them for a long time. Okay, let's just watch a gameplay. Let's just watch a gameplay just to test it out. Let's see here. I never actually play this. I never actually play this. I'm gonna turn down the volume so I can. So it could still play the video. It could still play the video. Yeah. It's just interesting though. I never even played this game. I thought this game kind of looks pretty lame, to be honest. Like the only interesting sports game on the Nintendo Entertainment System is just probably ice hockey or just Blades of Steel. I mean, I even saw like a clip of. Excuse me. I I actually saw a clip of I don't know if people watch Re-Res and all that or Re-Res videos or something like that. Anyway, he made this like worst of console or worst of series. Pretty interesting stuff like when it comes to like worst consoles or worst games and stuff like that. Like I played some games that were terrible, even though the games are pretty even asinine. It's I just can't handle like again. This looks boring as hell. Like I can't even get into it. I'd rather just watch. Probably something with this guy, internet historian. You know what? Like funny. I would love to be a part of this guy's video. I would love to talk about some certain shit. Like I would love to talk about like I don't know. Fucking, I'll talk about like shit. Just talk about music. Like I could just talk about music for hours because ever since I was a kid, I was just like, excuse me, like I'll just like listen to music or just like make music on the spot since I make music. So I would love to talk about interesting takes on music and stuff like that because I have some interesting takes about certain things about music. And as much as I like making it, as much as I love producing it, it's just music is a passion in my life, and can you imagine life without music? It just makes us feel miserable and makes us feel like shit. So I should actually there's some other shit I gotta do for this stream too as well. Like there is a scene I kind of want to do for this. It was more like it's like a disclaimer, like. It's like disclaimer. This stream contains violence, coarse language, and a bunch of topics and video over commentary. Like something like that. Like just like M rating for mature audiences only. Like so it's like my initial thought like making streams like these or just making videos, it's just to appease the algorithm of YouTube is to fucking just like all right, just like put like a rating on your side of the videos, just to let people know, oh, this is meant for adults, and there you go. Like, it's not that again, like it's not like people are not even doing that. I'd rather do it for just the sake of like, I don't know, like say like this is like again, the people are so concerned about kids watching weird and fucking fucked up shit, but I'd rather just like put like M rating and just like 18 plus, like. This stream is we're talking about heavy subjects like the news or fucking like getting into funny shit stories or fucking everything. Like this is like that's the whole point. Like I really want to do streams like this. It's like all right, this people don't realize that they should actually just like put 18 plus on their side on. Like what's the video rating, like some shit like that. I know people are gonna say it's stupid, but to be honest, it kind of works. In my head, it kind of works, just to put that on the side on your side with the video or camera or whatever the fuck, and say, oh, this stream is meant for people who wants to watch like really crazy shit or just talk about some interesting conversations and just join in on the chat and be like, okay, pretty simple stuff. Pretty simple stuff. Hold on a second. Sorry, just texting. So, yeah, so this whole thing sounds pretty, I would love to do all this stuff, but again, that's a lot of money to take in just to get the borders. Like again, like I'm broke as shit when it comes to like not putting borders on the side of the camera. Like you can see my face, and there's nothing on the side. It's just a black screen with nothing in it for the face cam. And if I change it to my scenes right here, fuck sakes, like there's nothing right there. I would love to have the chat in the bottom and just show a bunch of like other shit right there. I'm gonna fucking flip my fingers so I can see. There you go, like right there, so I could just like just like put a bunch of shit, and then on the bottom, there you go, my like top like donators or some shit. Actually, top donors should be right here or right here, and then that spot like down there, more like my social media. Oh, sorry, like goddamn, I'm coughing like crazy. And yeah, like again, to YouTube, if who's watching the stream, yeah, I'm a pot smoker. Sometimes I don't want to smoke in front of the camera because, of course, gotta be professional, right? Professional or not professional. This is more like a hobby shit. Like, I know people are like, say, look at YouTube's like, oh, this is gonna be professional shit. Like, if I was gonna make YouTube videos, I'd rather do it in a professional way. Like, just like not professional way, more like the level of like old school, like we get to do content like what jontron did back many years ago. If you watch old school jontron, you'll probably understand why. And I'm again, like on his channel, like let's go into his channel for a sec here. Let's go back to let's get to here we go. Again, I've been a huge fan of his channel for a long time. Like since I subscribed to him, like I think the video I liked about him was say we go all the way back, like old back, yeah, like all the way back to the Daikatana review. Like there are some videos that are missing in his channel because of I think my theory reason. This is my theory of why I think he took down all of his other videos, because I feel like he thinks that they're really shitty, to be honest, because they're like uninteresting shit takes on other types of games or in top 10s. And again, I love his top 10s. His top 10s Mario Kart tracks. Again, I have some complaints. I will if I ever talk to him one of these days, I really want to talk to him about the fucking like the Mario Party games. It's like they're all Mario Party 3 and 2. There's not even every other Mario Party. He doesn't even like Mario Party 4. It's evident in the Game Grumps series he's did on Mario Party 4 with Aaron or Ego Raptor. Like goddamn. But his other videos were fucking amazing, and like you can find him online, or you can just find him through another YouTube channel. Like I'll definitely show you right now. Okay, jontron Archives. There we go. Like this channel is dedicated to archiving John's deleted videos or jontron episodes. Like his episodes right here, like overrated games. Like he had some interesting takes on overrated games. Like I'm not gonna lie. You know, like I'll defend some games that I find that I played that are never overrated, in my opinion. Like when it comes to Metroid Prime and Ocarina of Time or Link to the Past, I would just say like I love all those games. It doesn't matter what type of game it is. Maybe Fallout, maybe a little bit of Fallout 3, because I'm more like into Fallout 4, because I think Fallout 4 is way better than 3, to be honest. Well, 3 has a great story, I'm not gonna lie, but again, 4 is 4. So I can't say like I love these old videos because it just brings me back nostalgic memories before when he uploaded them and stuff like that. It's pretty it's really surreal just not seeing these videos on his channel anymore. And I understand why though, because again, unless I say, "Oh, this is shitty," or I was part of an MCN and stuff like that. You know what? Like I like these videos a lot, and you know what? I'll rewatch them all. I'll rewatch them again and again from time to time because I really enjoy John's content. His content has kind of inspired me to just like do all of this and stuff like that. And you know what? Over time, I'll just like I'll enjoy some of the good stuff. Oh my god, I have a. Before we again, I keep on stalling of me talking, but again, I feel like talking about interesting things. And again, this is just a test stream. It's not like people are gonna watch this and stuff like that. So I have again, I have a theory about this whole Lisa the Flam shit. Um, this whole this whole thing about Lisa LaFlamme is it's really jarring to me. Like I've seen this newswoman on the TV probably 10 years ago when I feel like she got fucked over because I bet she knew something behind the scenes that she wasn't never supposed to listen or never supposed to hear. And again, like you got like trusted news source. And there's only like one news source now in Canada, and that's CBC. And this is just like it's causing a rift in like what news to choose from. You rather choose CTV or CBC. These are the only two TV stations, news stations that we watch, and it's really, I kind of feel like this guy taking a leave of absence because of Lisa LaFlamme's departure. It's I just I can't just put my mind to say that there's some more shit going on. People may say, "Oh, this it may be like because of like misogyny and stuff like that." I say it's more to this. Like, in my humble opinion, and this is just a theory. I'm not confirming this or anything else. I bet Lisa LaFlamme heard something from the higher ups, and never should have listened, and then all of a sudden she got backstabbed. I think. I'm not too sure, but I know people might be wrong. Whoever sees this stream and just says, "Oh, I'm wrong talking about the news thing." Again, like it's not like it's gonna be like an interesting thing to talk about and everything else. I think I'm gonna change the subject about this whole stream because it's. Let's go back to the face cam for a sec here so I can actually do this. It's it's really intriguing about this whole thing. It really is. Like I can't even blame Lisa LaFlamme for I know I believe she got fucked over big time. She got fucked over big time. All right, so edit. Thank you. So testing. I was just gonna say. Yeah, I'm just again. You're seeing behind the scenes shit. I'd rather just like set this up and shit. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, let's and all right, so before I feel like I want to continue this more because I feel like a talking and just making up your own videos and shit is pretty interesting. Even though this is 35 minutes in, I'm like half an hour in talking about this. Um, like again, I'm not gonna be like a Charlie or Moist Critical or anything like that. I like when you see someone stream, like they have their own identity. It feels like when you see someone stream, they have their own like identity online. And there's some people I follow that I actually really enjoy their content. I enjoy their streams and stuff like that. And sometimes I chime in and just talk about shit. And talking about shit's really what I like doing, and making good conversations about it. Like have a good chat about interesting things. And there's some people that online that talked about heavy stuff that I'd rather not touch on because it makes it really uncomfortable for me to answer because I'd rather not comment on it. Like when it comes to real and heavy shit, I'd be like, all right, we'll just have a real heavy conversation about it. And just like, or just reacting to some random YouTube videos I find interesting, or just talking about gaming stuff. And again, this is more like a channel like where I talk about video games, play video games, or just make music about video games. And I want to make music too as well, because in this channel I kind of really want to show people the ropes of making music on my side, because I want to share people how I make my own music or anything like that, or just like give them a quick glimpse of what I'm working on, and just like, all right, let's show you how you make a drum beat, any other synth you could think of, or just whatever the fuck I could think of. I could just think about doing other shit, and there we go. I'm pretty good. So we're just gonna go to starting soon. I'll just say like this is the end stream. So if you guys enjoy this test stream, I guess, talking about stuff and everything else, I hope you guys enjoy this. So have yourselves a good night, and we're going to be starting soon. Bye bye.